No, sir.
Okay. Then if you had cos x plus 2, then this plus 2 is just responsible for the vertical stretch. So if the graph was like this, if this was cos x, then cos x plus 2 would mean that every y value would be shifted 2 units up. This is 1, this is minus 1. So this point is going to go up by 2 units. And the principal axis was at 0 first. Now it is going to be at 2. That's the first difference. And every value is going to go up by 2 units. So the value at 1, the point at 1 is going to shift to 3.
3,
The value at 0 is going to shift at
2,
2. Minus 1 value would shift at
1.
1, 2, and this. So this is how the graph is transformed. Y equals to cos x plus 2. अब इसी तरीके से अगर -2 होता तो वो 2 यूनिट्स डाउन चले जाते. ठीक है. Now we are going to look an example of a combined transformation जिसमें मैं आपसे ये कह रहा हूँ the equation is 2 cos 3x minus 1. ठीक है. And you guys need to sketch this for me from 0 to 360 degree. That is the question. Now all of the three transformations are included in it. ठीक है. तो अब एक तरीका तो ये है कि सबसे पहले मैं cos 3x को बनाऊं. ठीक है. फिर मैं उसको टाइम्स 2 करूं तो एम्पलीट्यूड इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. फिर मैं पूरा का पूरा ग्राफ -1 यूनिट नीचे ले जाऊं. तो बहुत सारे स्टेजेस हो जाएंगे इसको करने के. ठीक है. द क्विकर मेथड वुड बी कि you can use the calculator to find out the relevant points. Now what is the calculator that you are using right now? Is it FX991EX calculator, or is the model different? Are you guys using FX991EX Casio वाला calculator या दूसरा है आप लोगों के पास?
Yeah, sure, that one.
Yeah, okay. So okay, so you can see over here that the amplitude is 2. 3 means that there are going to be 3 cycles in 360 degree, and -1 is the axis of rotation. Ninety, 180, 270, and 360. So this is how I would have done in my exam if I had the calculator. Do you see a button by the term calc on it? You see a button on your calculator?
Sir, I have FX 350ES.
350EX. अच्छा, उस पे नहीं होगा, बट मैं आपको तरीका बताता हूँ फिर आपको क्या करना चाहिए. ठीक है. तो लेट्स से ये बात तो क्लियर है ना कि -1 पे एक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन होगा. ठीक है. तो -1 पे दिस इज माय एक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन. अब मुझे 3 साइकिल चाहिए 360 डिग्री के अंदर, तो एक साइकिल कितने में होगी?
120.
120. So the period of this graph is going to be 120 degree. Okay. Now I want you to take out your calculator. Is it possible for you to type in 2 cos, ठीक है, 3. Now press alpha on your calculator if you have alpha, and then find x on your calculator. वो अगर आप fx991 ex यूज कर रहे हो ना, तो ये वाला जो बटन है उसके ऊपर छोटा सा x लिखा हुआ होगा. Press this, so it is going to give you x. और अगर आपके पास नहीं x है या नहीं, कितने लोगों के पास fx991 ex कैलकुलेटर है?
I have that one.
Okay. What about you? What about the other girls? Do you have it? 3 पुराना वर्जन ऑफ कैलकुलेटर है ना, तो फिर आप पता है क्या करो, आप लोग है ना यहाँ x की जगह मेक अ ब्रैकेट, ठीक है, टाइप ब्रैकेट, और फिर आप लोग बार बार वैल्यूज प्लग इन करोगे, ठीक है. सो ये एक्सप्रेशन कैलकुलेटर में लिखो और क्या वैल्यू आ रही है इसकी. What is the answer that you are getting?
Sir, can you repeat the method?
Yeah, I just asked कि type in 2, press cos का button, press 3 times 0, ठीक है. The first value that I want to point is on 0. I'm going to press 0 in place of x minus 1. अब जिस तरह equation solve करते हैं वैसे करोगे, you should be getting 1. Is everyone getting 1 for this value? Your answer should be 1. Are you guys getting 1? इस equation को सिर्फ solve करना है.
Yeah, it's
ठीक है.
coming one.
Now the next thing is 2 cos 3. अच्छा, एक और चीज, you need to understand what a gap is. ठीक है, जब आपके पास आपका पीरियड चेंज हो रहा होता है ना, you can calculate the gap कि इस गैप से आप वैल्यूज मार्क करोगे. So gap is given by 90 upon b, और b की वैल्यू यहाँ पर क्या है, 3 है. So 90 upon 3 is gonna give you 30 degree, which means that you can take 30 degree के intervals to mark this. So if I would have taken 30 degree के intervals, this is what I would have done. So just a second, let me change this graph. So 30
Sir, I'm
degree
getting
के,
-1.
yeah, just a second, I'm gonna tell you the right method. So if I take 30 degree intervals, 30, 60, 90, 120, okay, that's one period. Then you can add 30, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 300, 330, and 360. So this gap is going to help you mark the relevant x values on the graph, on the x-axis. ठीक है. Now there are going to be 3 cycles of cos of this function in 360 degree. That's what the period is telling you, that the period is for 120, meaning there is going to be one cycle for this function that is going to be completed in 120. Now we know that -1 is the axis of rotation, so I'm going to make a horizontal dash line over here at -1. Okay. This is 1. -2, -3. Now the advantage of using a calculator over here is that you don't have to draw multiple stages of sketches to get to the right sketch. You can just use your calculator and mark the relevant points. So our equation is 2 cos 3x minus 1. Okay, so मैं x की वैल्यू चेंज करता रहूंगा, मुझे पॉइंट्स मिल जाएंगे. So when x is 0, तो जब आप इस इक्वेशन में 2 cos 3 times 0 प्लग इन करोगे फिर -1, you must be getting 1. Can you guys confirm that आपका ये first point 1 ही आ रहा है?
No, sir, it's -1. I'm getting -1.
Okay, can you do the calculation with me? 2 cos 3 times 0 -1, ठीक है। तो ये तो 0 हो जाएगा, cos ऑफ 0 क्या होता है, 1 होता है, सही है। टाइम्स 2 करो फिर -1 करो, यू शुड बी गेटिंग 1।
Yeah, I'm getting it now.
Okay, so this point is 1. Now find it at 30 degree. 2 cos 3 times 30 is going to give you 90 -1, ठीक है। एंड cos 90 कितना होता है, 0 होता है। so 2 times 0 is going to give you 0, so आंसर आ जाएगा -1। are you getting my point?
Yes.
now 60 degree, 2 cos 3 times 60 is 180 -1, cos 180 कैलकुलेटर से कैलकुलेट कर लो, टाइम्स 2 करो, -1 करो। what is the answer?
-3.
-3। इसी तरीके से आप 90 डिग्री पे करते हैं। 90 times 3 is 270. Find out cos of 270 multiplied by 2 and then -1 from it. Is it coming out to be -1?
Yes.
And then do it for 120. So 120 times 3 is 360. 2 cos of 360 times 2 -1. So ये आपके पास आंसर आ जाएगा 1। कंफर्म करके मुझे दे दो।
Yes, I'm getting 1.
Yes. So this gives you one cycle, one complete cycle of cos x. Now you know that it's a periodic function, which means के इसका जो pattern है, it's gonna repeat after every 120 degrees. तो यही pattern आपको further sketch कर लेना है। या तो आप बार बार कैलकुलेटर में वैल्यूज डालो, ठीक है। अब आप अगर 150 डिग्री की वैल्यूज इंसर्ट करोगे तब भी आपके पास आंसर आ जाएगा। 180 100 तो पॉइंट्स आते रहेंगे, फिर आप उन सबको मार्क कर दो, या फिर जस्ट रियलाइज कि यार इट्स गोना रिपीट इटसेल्फ। so the next point is at 150, then at 180, sorry, the at 150 is going to come back to this position, फिर 180 पे it's going to go down, 210 पे ऊपर, फिर 240 पे 1, so that is going to be the another cycle, the second cycle. And similarly the third cycle would look like this. Now this is very quick method. If you would have gone the other way, तो सबसे पहले आपको cos 3x बनाना पड़ता, फिर उसका एम्पलीट्यूड इंक्रीज करना पड़ता, फिर पूरा ग्राफ को 1 यूनिट डाउन करना पड़ता। तो देयर वुड हैव बीन मल्टीपल स्टेजेस ऑफ स्केचिंग द सेम इक्वेशन। तो ये आपका नीट एंड क्लीन और जल्दी काम हो जाएगा इससे, सही है, बिकॉज कैलकुलेटर्स तो अलाउड हैं आपको। सो यू कैन गो विद दिस मेथड। ये मेथड समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
एनी क्वेश्चन सो फार?
No, sir.
Okay. Then we can quickly look at the graph of 10x, a 10 bx plus c, ठीक है। Now we know that 10x के graphs have generally a period of 180 degree. So if there are any changes in the value of b, then फिर वो period 180 के हिसाब से change होगा। Sin और cos में the period was changing according to 360 degree, ठीक है। Now in tan graph it is going to change with 180 degree. Also we discussed that there is no concept of amplitude. So the value of a is just going to be called the coefficient of 10x. It is not going to be referred to as the amplitude, ठीक है। b will tell you the number of cycles again, but in 180 degree. And c is again the axis of rotation. It's going to stay the same. So if you remember the graph of 10x, ठीक है, I'm going to draw the graph of 10 2x for you today. 10 2x में there are going to be 2 cycles within 360 degree. 10x का ग्राफ याद है ना आप लोगों को? This was 10x का ग्राफ, ठीक है? Let's have a discussion on this. 10x में जो the asymptotes were being made at 90 degree and minus 90 degree, तब हम कहते थे कि the period is 180 degree. अब क्या होगा? अब 10 2x में the period is going to change. What is going to be the new period of 10 2x?
90.
90.
90. इसका मतलब है कि 90 डिग्री में एक साइकिल बनेगी, ठीक है? तो पहले जो एसिम्पटोट माइनस 90 और 90 पे था और ये डिफरेंस 180 का है, ठीक है? अब जो एसिम्पटोट्स होंगे वो माइनस 45 और 45 पे होगा, so that the difference between minus 45 and 45 is 90 degree. So this is how your graph would be changing. The period now, period for this graph is now 90 degree, 180 divided by b. So the asymptotes are going to lie at 45 and minus 45 instead of 90 and minus 90. So this is negative 45, this is 45, giving you a gap of 90 degree. ठीक है, ये 90 डिग्री का पीरियड आ जाएगा. अब अगला एसिम्पटोट कब बनेगा? 45 के बाद 90 डिग्री. So you are going to add 90 degree to 45, you are going to get 135. सही है? So 45, this is 90, 90 plus 45, it's going to give you 145. So the next asymptote is going to be at 135. Then you are going to add further 90 to this. So it is going to come at 225. फिर plus 90, 315 पे आ जाएगा. And then 405. इसी तरीके से यहाँ पे it is going to be at minus 135. ठीक है, and minus 225. Now I'm going to stop till here. और जो remaining part है वो तो इसी तरीके से the general shape is going to remain the same. This part is going to go up, this part is going to go down. Over here this part is going to go up to positive infinity and this part to negative infinity. इसी तरीके से आप सिर्फ साइकिल्स कंप्लीट कर लोगे, ठीक है? अब अगर आपसे कहा जाता है कि ड्रॉ दिस ग्राफ from minus 180 to 360, so this is the point at 360, ठीक है? So 360 में यहाँ पे आप सिर्फ यहाँ पे एक ग्राफ शो करोगे, you are not going to go further after 360 degree, so only this part will be there. Then you're going to complete the cycle on the left side of the graph, but this is minus 180, so you know that this part is just going to go up, you're not going to go beyond minus 180. Is that clear? So that's your graph for 10 2x. Can you guys suggest what will happen if the equation was 10 2x plus 1?
The axis
If this would have been
would have moved one.
the axis, which is
Upwards more.
this, yes, the axis, which is this, is going to go 1 unit up. So for this, it's going to go 1 unit up till here. And then you would be drawing the same graph again. ठीक है? बात समझ में आ गई है?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Great. So let's look at some questions now. f of x is 3 sine 2x and you have been given the domain. The question says write down the period of the function. So what is the period?
180.
180.
180. So 360 divided by 2, the period is going to be 180 degree. Write down the amplitude of the function.
3.
Amplitude is going to be 3. Write down the coordinates of maximum and minimum points on the graph. And then the next part says sketch the graph of y equals to f of x. So I want you to do first the sketching part. Draw the part where it says sketch f of x. ठीक है, फिर हम मैक्सिमम और मिनिमम पॉइंट्स के कोऑर्डिनेट्स लिख लेंगे. पहले स्केच कर लो. सो 3 sin 2x को स्केच करना है फ्रॉम 0 to 360. आपको पता है कि एक साइकिल 180 डिग्री में साइन की कंप्लीट होगी. सो फ्रॉम 0 to 360 देयर आर गोइंग टू बी 2 साइकिल्स. ठीक है, ड्रॉ द ग्राफ एंड देन यू कैन कंपेयर योर आंसर विद माइन. You can use the calculator wali technique to do this. याद है हमने गैप की बात की थी. गैप should be 90 divided by the value of b. So 90 divided by 2 should be 45 डिग्री का गैप लोगे तब जाके सही बिल्कुल शेप बनना शुरू हो जाएगा. Let me know when you guys are done with this.
Sir, my minimum is -3 and maximum is 3.
Are you getting the same graph as mine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we can answer part C. Write down the coordinates of maximum and minimum points. Now the question says coordinates. So this must include the x coordinate as well as the y coordinate. So maximum point, ठीक है. And minimum points. So max points are 45,3 and 225,3. Minimum points 135, -3, 315, -3. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the last part says use your answer to part D to sketch the graph of y equals to 3 sine 2x plus 1. So what is just the change in the graph?
The axis of rotation.
The axis of rotation is now going to go at 1. So the transformation is just going to be the vertical transformation. Every point is going to shift upward by 1 unit. So the point at 3 is going to shift up to 4. The point at 0 is going to shift up at 1 again. The point at -3 is going to shift up to -2. ठीक है. Let me know when you're done.
So done.
Okay. So we have a platform by the name of Google Classroom. ठीक है, उसमें मेरी क्लास का एक है मॉड्यूल है. You can get the recordings and all the past papers and everything over there. ठीक है कशिश? Okay. So this is the next question. I want you to give it a try. Why not? Any questions so far?
No, sir. Understood.
Okay, so first of all, you're going to draw the graph of y equals to sine 2x. That indicates that there are going to be 2 cycles of sine x in 360 degrees. So one cycle would be in 180 degree. The amplitude is going to be 1 and the axis of rotation is 0.
Sir, in the second part, the amplitude is 1. So if we multiply everything by 1, there's going to be no change, right?
In the second part,
No,
are you
not in the
talking
second
about
part
part
where it
B?
says y is equals to 1 plus. No.
Yeah, the amplitude is 1. You are right. Then you are going to draw the graph of 1 plus cos 2x. Now cos 2x also indicates that there are going to be 2 cycles in 360 degree, but the axis of rotation is 1. I'm just going to draw a dotted line to indicate my axis. Now you can use calculator to do this as well. And the other short method would be that we had a discussion that cos x or cos 2x has a maximum and minimum value of +1 and -1. So minimum value -1, maximum value +1. So in place of cos 2x, if I add -1, I'm going to get 0. And in place of cos 2x, if I add 1, I'm going to get 2. So this graph of 1 plus cos 2x is going to oscillate between 0 and 2. So it is going to start from 2, go to 0 at 45, then at 0, then back at 1, then at 180 is going to go to 2. That's the first cycle.
Sir,
Yes.
why did you move the axis to unit 1? Like we don't have any C.
We do have C for the second graph, that is 1 plus cos 2x. You see, if I rewrite this equation as cos 2x plus 1, this 1 indicates C value. Okay? It's 1 plus cos
Okay.
2x. Okay, let me know if you don't get anything in the first part.
It's clear.
It's clear. Then let's think on the second part. State the number of the roots of the equation sine 2x equals to 1 plus cos 2x. The number of roots basically refer to the number of solutions. So basically you're looking at points of intersections. The number of point of intersections are going to give you the roots of this equation. If you were to solve this equation in which sine 2x is equal to 1 plus cos 2x, you will see that in the first part you have drawn the graph of sine 2x and the graph of 1 plus cos 2x, and you want them to be equal. So they are going to be equal where you have a point of intersection. So how many intersection points are there?
4
4.
4. That's why the answer to this is that it will have 4 number of solutions, 4 number of roots, or 4 number of solutions to this equation. Now you guys are not told how to solve this equation, okay? But by using the graphical method, you can just tell the number of roots. ठीक है, इक्वेशन सॉल्व करने का मतलब है x की वैल्यूज फाइंड करना. अब x की वैल्यूज तो हम यहाँ नहीं फाइंड कर सकते, लेकिन हम ये बता सकते हैं कि हाउ मेनी वैल्यूज, हाउ मेनी सॉल्यूशंस आर देयर गोइंग टू बी. जिस तरह हमें पता है कि लिनियर के 1 सॉल्यूशन होता है, क्वाड्रेटिक के 2 सॉल्यूशंस होते हैं, यूजुअली क्यूबिक के 3 होते हैं. सो दिस इक्वेशन इज गोना हैव 4 नंबर ऑफ रूट्स. Okay, and using the graphs you can see that the sine 2x graph is intersecting at 1 plus cos 2x at 4 different points. So there are 4 number of roots. Any questions so far?
No.
No, sir.
Okay, would you like to note something down or can we move on?
We can move on.
What about others? Do you want me to wait so that if you guys want to copy down anything from the previous slide, you can let me know, or you can access the recording later onwards, and while reviewing the recording as well you can note down. ठीक है, ऐसा कर लेते हैं. Okay, let's see this question. Okay, the x-axis is basically now in terms of radians. Okay, it's in radians. Now the graph shows y equals to a plus b sine cx. So they have already told you that this part of the curve belongs to the sine wave, where x is greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to pi, so it's in radian as well. We need to find the value of a, b and c. What's the value of a, what is the value of b, and what is the value of c? Think, come on.
6 is the value of A. Amplitude, maybe.
एम्पलीट्यूड. तो एम्पलीट्यूड से पहले तो आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि एक्सेस कहाँ बन रहा है.
2.
2 पे बन रहा है.
2.
तो इस इक्वेशन में y इक्वल्स टू a प्लस बी साइन सी एक्स में एक्सेस किसे, एक्सेस कौन सा लेटर रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है?
A.
A.
सो a की वैल्यू यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगी?
2.
2. गुड. अब आते हैं एम्पलीट्यूड पे. ये एम्पलीट्यूड है. सो 2 से लेके 6 तक, सो द एम्पलीट्यूड बिकम्स 4.
4.
So b value is 4. Now tell me, how would you get the value of c?
Sir, pi is 180, right?
Yes, pi is 180.
So that means it's 360 divided by 2 for 2 periods.
So देखो, c की वैल्यू will tell you कि number of cycles in 360 degree. आपको क्या लगता है 360 degree which is equivalent to 2 pi radians में कितने cycles बनेंगे? अभी आपके पास डायग्राम पे हाफ साइकिल बना हुआ है पाई में, तो 2 पाई में कितना बनेंगे?
2. 1 complete cycle.
1 complete cycle. So basically पाई में ये 1 complete cycle बन जाएगा. So c की वैल्यू तो ये बताती है कि नंबर ऑफ साइकिल्स कितने होंगे 360 डिग्री या 2 पाई रेडियंस में. तो यहाँ पे तो 2 पाई रेडियंस में एक कंप्लीट साइकिल होगा. सो c की वैल्यू क्या हुई? अगर मैं इसको एक्सटेंड करता तो एक कंप्लीट साइकिल कहाँ बनता? 2 पाई में. तो c की वैल्यू क्या हुई?
2 pi.
नहीं, c की वैल्यू, c की वैल्यू होती है नंबर ऑफ साइकिल्स. अब कितनी नंबर ऑफ साइकिल्स बनेंगी 2 पाई में?
1.
1. That's why C value is 1. You get my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any questions,
Sir,
guys?
can you
Till here?
repeat?
What do you want me to repeat over here? The value of C?
Yes.
Okay. C बेसिकली आपको बताता है कि कितनी नंबर ऑफ साइकिल्स होंगी 360 डिग्री में या 2 पाई रेडियंस में. सही है. यहाँ पे जो x के साथ जो कोफिशिएंट होता है यहाँ पे c है. सो दिस टेल्स यू नंबर ऑफ साइकिल. अगर इसकी वैल्यू 2 होती तो इसका मतलब होता 2 साइकिल्स बनती 360 डिग्री में. अगर 3 होती तो 3 साइकिल्स बनती 360 डिग्री में. सही है. अब आपके ग्राफ पे पाई रेडियंस में यानी कि 180 डिग्री में आधी साइकिल बन रही है, हाफ ऑफ द साइकिल. सो रिमेनिंग हाफ कहाँ बनेगी? 2 पाई में बननी चाहिए. सो एक साइकिल मतलब कितनी साइकिल्स 360 डिग्री में बन रही हैं वो आपकी वैल्यू ऑफ सी होगी यहाँ पे. तो 2 पाई रेडियन में आपकी यहाँ पे एक साइकिल कंप्लीट हो रही है ना, और 2 पाई रेडियन तो इक्विवेलेंट 360 डिग्री के होता है. तो एक तो सी की वैल्यू फिर 1 होगी या नहीं होगी?
Okay, sir, I get it. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Let's try this out.
Sir, will be C will be 1.
Over here, C represents what?
The
Axis of
axis.
rotation, the axis. So you can see on your graph and
Yes.
appreciate that the axis is at 4. ठीक है? So C value is 4. Then you can find out the value of A, which is the amplitude. So what is the amplitude?
3.
3.
3.
Then finally we come to the value of B. B tells you the number of cycle in 360 degree. So how many cycles can you see right now? And in how many degrees?
1.
There is one cycle
complete
in
cycle
In
180 degrees.
180. So in 360, how many cycles there would be?
2.
2. So the value of B should be
2.
2.
2. Exactly. And remember, do you guys remember कि मैंने आपको एक ये बताया था कि new period of the graph is always equal to 360 upon the value of B. If you want to use this equation to find the value of B, that's also fine. The period of the graph that you can see right now on the screen is 180 degree. ठीक है? 360 divided by B. So B value would be 360 divided by 180, that is 2. ठीक है? So the equation
Yes,
would become y equals to 3 sine 2x plus 4. ये इस ग्राफ की इक्वेशन है. Okay. If you guys are clear, can I move on?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's try the same thing for cos.
Sir, is A3.
सबसे पहले we are going to look at the axis of rotation. Yes, A is 3. Then find me the value of B.
B is 4. No, 5.
Either four or five. See, B refers to the amplitude. Amplitude is taken from the highest position to the mean position distance. So what is this distance?
2.
2. 5 minus 3, 2. Good. Is everyone clear till here?
Yes.
Yeah. Now what is the value of C?
Two. 3.
3. Good. Because there are 3 cycles in 360-degree. Okay. You can see that one cycle is being formed in 120-degree. So the new period of the graph is 3 equals to 360 upon B. If the period is 120, then B value is going to be 360 upon 120, which is 3. Sorry, which is 3. ठीक है. अच्छा, इस केस में मैंने B लिख दिया है क्योंकि इस यहाँ पे C होना चाहिए था. क्वेश्चन के हिसाब से लेटर चेंज है. ठीक है. Okay, so you get it right. No questions.
No.
No, sir.
Okay. Now I want you to use the knowledge that you have gotten so far and try the same thing for this graph. This graph is for 10. ठीक है. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. आप लोग आराम से करो इसको. Then you can discuss it with me. Okay. Did anyone manage to find the value of C?
Is it 3?
Yes, it's 3. And you can see on the graph that axis of rotation is 3. Okay. How could you find the value of B now? What is B representing over here?
Number of cycles.
Number of cycles in
2 pi. Sir, for
Can you guys
tan,
hear me properly?
does it end at 180?
Can you guys hear me properly now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So for the value of B, you see, you always look at the asymptotes and you see where is one cycle being completed. So how what is the difference in the asymptote from pi over 2 to 3 pi over 2? How much is the distance? Is it pi radians?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, I was saying that before I cut off, I was saying that the value of b in this equation y equals to a tan bx plus c, the value of b refers to the number of cycles of tan graph in 180 degree or pi radians. साइन और cos के केस में इट इज 360 डिग्री, ठीक है. इन दिस केस tan के केस में कितनी साइकिल्स बन रही है 180 या पाई के केस में, वो नंबर ऑफ वो b की वैल्यू बताता है. सो यहाँ पे 180 डिग्री विच इज इक्विवेलेंट टू पाई रेडियंस, कितनी साइकिल्स बन रही है 10 की?
1.
1.
1. So the value of b should be 1. ठीक है. Now मैंने आपसे कहा था कि a doesn't in tan graph a does not represent amplitude, but still you need to find the value of a because a is a coefficient of tan bx. अभी तक आपको ये पता चल गया कि इक्वेशन इज a tan 1x plus 3, ठीक है. So also you have been given this point, that is pi upon 4 comma 4. अगर मेरे पास ये इक्वेशन है और उसमें मुझे y कोऑर्डिनेट भी पता है, x कोऑर्डिनेट भी पता है, कैन यू गाइस हेल्प मी फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ a? What
Yes,
will you
sir.
do? You can just plug in the value of the coordinates of p in place of y and x, so you will get the value of a. So when y is 4, x is pi by 4. What is 10 pi by 4? 4 minus 3 is going to be 1. What is 10 pi by 4? You can use your calculator to do this. Tan of pi by 4.
Uh, 0.013.
I think your calculator is in radian mode.
No, it's in degrees.
Okay, so you should be in radian mode because the domain is in radian mode.
Okay.
Press 10 pi by 4.
It's coming to 1.
It's coming to 1. So 4 minus 3 was also 1. So the value of a is 1. Okay. Any questions in this?
No, sir.
Okay. So I'll stop till here today. Okay. If there are any questions you can ask. If not, then I'm gonna post the recordings on Google Classroom later today. Okay. So you can watch them and take down notes, whatever you want. And on Google Classroom, Kashish and Renu, there are worksheets available. There are some topical past paper worksheets questions available as well. So it is expected that whenever you are done with one of the topic with me in the class, the lecture questions, you can refer to the past paper question. फिर मुझे बता दिया करना कि किस में मसला हो रहा है, ठीक है? Okay, take care.
Okay.
I'll see you in the next class.
Sir, can we take the screenshot? Oh, okay, no. Sir, we'll
Sorry, what?
directly take it from the recording.
Yeah. I'll
The
post the link to
screenshots.
the recordings. Yeah. I'll post the links. Or if you want right now, you can have it. Just a sec. So today's class, we did these We started off from here. Let me know when you're done with taking the screenshot. I'll move to the second slide.
Done. Sir, done.
Done?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Done, sir.
Done?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Done, sir.
Okay, this is the last slide. ठीक है. Take care. I'll see you in the next class.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye bye.